Welcome back to IGN Live from Gamescom, brought to you by Homefront: The Revolution. I'm Damon Hatfield. I'm sitting here with Scott Mitchell, who is the animation director
How you doing?
on Rainbow Six Siege. Scott, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So here at Gamescom, you guys announced a Spectator Mode for Rainbow Six. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Tell us about this.
It's a brand new camera mode that we have. Basically, it's a way for an 11th player to come in, not actually get to control any characters or play through the game, but it's a chance to go in and check out all the different first-person cameras that all the other players are using. Spectator Mode meaning that they're checking out the tactics, they're learning to see what's going on. It's a great tool to really figure out how people are using the different gadgets and seeing kind of where people are going around.
Yeah, so Rainbow Six is a 5-on-5 game, and so you say an 11th person can come in. It's just one person that's allowed?
Just one person that's allowed to come in. They can't communicate with anybody else on the floor, on the team. Anybody that's playing, they can't hear the chat either. So there's no really exploit kind of going on in there. They also have the ability to access a tactical camera that kind of where they can pull out, and then they get to see a big top view of where everybody's running around on the map, and they get to check out, see where the two teams are. Again, it's a great learning opportunity to see what tactics are being used.
So how do you get in? Do you have to can you just search for games that are playing and then try to join as the spectator, or do you have to be invited?
You can just join into the game as the folks are playing right there.
I see. Yeah. If you do you have the option of inviting a friend to spectate?
No, to my knowledge, no.
Okay. And so here we have the sort of like tactical view.
Yes, this is the tactical overview where you can see the players are all running around. You see both teams. So again, that's why we don't have the chat option where you can't hear anybody. So you can't be telling. Say if you're looking at one team mostly, you can't be telling them kind of what's going on. So. It's a great overview. You can pull out, you can move the camera all over the map. It's not just, the camera just doesn't pull back and stay in one spot. So you have full control over it.
Is the idea that you think players will be able to learn from watching other people play? That's
correct. And I mean, if the game ever does go towards esports, it might be a great coaching tool as well.
Do you guys have ideas and plans for Rainbow Six in regards to esports?
Well, it's been really interesting, the feedback that we've gotten from the community, and a lot of journalists have been asking about this. Actually, at the base, we're looking to make Rainbow Six Siege a great online shooter. That's a solid shooter. We weren't planning to go towards esports, but everybody's talking about it. So if the community brings us there, then for sure we're going to support it.
So as animation director, tell us a little bit about what your role is on the game.
So I have multiple teams of animators that work with me to realize the animation vision for the game. So we work very closely with design and programming to make sure that all of the signs and feedback, we call them, for the player are accurate. We try to respect what's called the golden rules of shooters. Basically, every shooter game has to respect certain things. So your first-person character and the third-person character have to pretty much match each other in 3D space. So it's quite an interesting job. It's very technical.
All right, so we're looking at some footage of a game in action here. Also, here at Gamescom, you announced the German operators, is that right?
That's correct, the GSG9. So we have 4 new operators, again, 2 attackers and 2 defenders. And again, each of them with their own special device. So you'll see things like you'll have a shock drone where you can go in. It's great when you're playing PvP and PvE. You can go in, send the drone in. You've got a cool device on your arm, and you can shoot the taser and knock down different charges that are put on walls and things like that. But you can also deal mild damage to other players. And then you've got a great point man who will go in with a shield with flashbangs on the front. So it's nice to get behind him, have a breacher break into a room, flashbang everybody so they're all stunned, and then everybody else comes in.
And just to be clear, the German operators are going to be available worldwide.
Worldwide,
right?
That's correct.
It's not exclusive to Germany.
No, not exclusive to Germany. As you play through any of the game modes in the game, so whether it be PvP, PvE, or if you're playing co-op with your friends, you're still unlocking all the content. So all 20 operators, all the weapon upgrades, etc. It's all available.
Are there a lot of weapon upgrades?
There are a lot of weapon upgrades. There's things like scopes and silencers, etc.
That always felt so good in like Rainbow Six Vegas back in the day.
Of course, you have to be able to customize your loadout, right? So, in terms of the operators, the gadgets all stay the same, but yeah, you can customize your loadout for the weapons.
So what's this environment that we're seeing here?
So here we're looking at the Hereford map. This is the original SAS training grounds. It's a multi-layered environment. Again, all of our environments are exclusively indoors, even though the attacking team will start outdoors during the preparation phase. Everything moves inside, so real close quarters combat. Anything that, again, that's not part of the supporting structure inside the building can be destroyed. The defenders have a good amount of time at the start to be able to go through and barricade the doors, as you can see here. They try and get a good vantage point to see where the attackers are coming in, but then this map is particularly difficult if you don't communicate with your teammates, because there's so many different entry points.
Whoops.
Oh, there you go.
Nope.
Sorry. So.
Is that the end of that match? There we go.
That is the end of that match. There you go. So yeah, there's a lot of different entry points here. So you really have to communicate with your team. Barricading and knocking holes, maybe knocking out one plank in a barricade and a window when you're up top is a good way to see who's coming in. You have to watch out for drones because, of course, the attackers come in with drones first, and they're checking out kind of what you're doing. Something special about this map is there's kind of like crash dummies set up all around the map. That you come around a corner and you think you see somebody, so you really got to be on your toes so you're not wasting your bullets.
All right, round 1 did not go super well for us there. You guys have Angela Bassett in the game.
Yes.
Can you tell us anything about what her role is?
For sure. Angela Bassett plays the role of 6. The role of 6 in the game is to kind of guide the player through what's going on, why they're there, what their role is. So basically, she's getting you to recruit all of these operators from across the world to rebuild Team Rainbow to fight against this unknown threat, which is called the White Mask.
So she'll be sending you on missions that you go on as a team?
She will show up while you're playing through all the different missions.
Okay.
We'll have several different cinematics, and basically she's going to be giving you context as to what the overall mission is about.
Okay. And so here we're choosing our loadout. We're going to be on the attacking side this time?
Yes. So here we're choosing the operator, actually, and it shows you the loadout, so what their weapons are and what their gadget will be. You can't change out their gadgets again. The gadgets stay specific to each operator. You'll have an attacker with a gadget, and you'll have a defender, with a gadget that could counteract that, so that they work back and forth.
Sure.
It's been interesting because it's taken a lot of balancing. Obviously, with 20 different operators, it's a game changer every time somebody swaps out an operator. So the map's forever changing, and the gameplay's forever changing. So we really listened to the community after our closed alpha to make sure that everything was getting balanced correctly.
I know we've been giving away beta codes on IGN. Has that already happened, or is that still?
No. The beta's coming in September, actually.
September,
Yeah,
okay.
we're looking forward to it. Again, because of the closed alpha, we had great feedback. We had thousands of players had a chance to get their hands on the game really early, and we've had them into the studio to play, and it's helped us balance everything.
Sure.
Right? It's helped us set our priorities in terms of what are they looking for in a new shooter.
Are you good at Rainbow Six Siege?
It is incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
I have learned the hard way. I really need to communicate.
Yeah, communication is key.
Communication is key. I tend to like to sit back. One of the Russian operators has a sniper scope. That's his gadget.
Yeah.
I tend to like to use him as an attacker. But yeah, if I don't talk to my team, I find myself super concentrated, and if I don't communicate with my team, it ends so quick.
So this is the same environment that we were watching before. Now we're on the attacking side, is that right?
That's right. So this is the attacking side. So this is just after the preparation phase. Now they're working their way into the building, and there's a lot of entry points. So you really have to decide, okay, do you want to split up? Do you want to breach in at the same place? Do you want to rappel up and come in from the top? Do you want to come in from the basement? And again, now at this point, you can't see where all the defenders are inside. If you've had, you can pull out your drone, and you can let your drones roam around and check them out with the camera to kind of scope things out ahead of time. But it's extremely tense. It's extremely tense.
What's the when you talk about operators, are those the classes?
So the operators are actually the counter-terrorist unit operators. So they're not really classes because they're individuals. I mean, we do pull them from 5 different counter-terrorist units from around the world. GSG9, SAS, GIGN, you've got SWAT, and you've got Spetsnaz. So pretty much a widespread gamut of CTUs. And that's really where the base of our inspiration comes from for Rainbow Six, is the heroes, if you will, of the Siege world.
Whoops.
Oops.
Take it out there.
Down he goes again.
Are they all open from the beginning, or do you have to unlock your operators?
As you're playing through the game, as you're playing through the missions, again, in all the different modes, whether it be PvE, PvP, or co-op, then you're unlocking all the operators as well. So you start out as a recruit, who has a very basic loadout, and then you have to work your way through the game to start unlocking them.
What are we seeing here?
So this is the drone cam. So now we're back into gameplay here. Somebody's gone down actually. So after you die, you still have the ability to go between all the different cameras that the other players are playing. So it's kind of a chance. Yeah, if you get knocked out because of the one life concept, which can be pretty tricky, it's okay. You can still get in there and you can still communicate with your teammates. So it's different from the spectator cam in that sense, where you're still kind of cooperating with your team and letting them know what's going on, but you just can't play with your character. So you have no firepower anymore at that point.
Cool. Rainbow Six Siege is just around the corner. October 13th?
October 17th.
17th?
Nope, 13th, you're correct.
It is 13th.
It is the 13th.
I was right.
Changing the dates on.
Yeah, it's just around the corner. You excited?
I'm very excited. Actually, I'm really excited about the beta as well, because
yeah.
it's really great, again, to have the community coming in and participating so much with us.
Which again is September, but you don't have a date yet? But
The date's not locked,
okay.
but we have started giving out keys.
In September,
so,
yeah. We've been giving away on IGN, so I think we still have some, so look for that. Thank you so much for coming by the show.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. More to come from IGN Live from Gamescom after this.